Ooh, he's able to manipulate his tail for various purposes, such as using it as a spring.
Oh, man. He can bounce over a Snorlax.
Or he can make it bigger and longer to attack foes.
What? Hold on. Joe, did you hear this?
I'm sorry, I was listening to
Sean may have just helped you win this match here.
What's that?
Diddy Kong has body control, and he's able to manipulate his tail for various purposes, such as using it as a spring or making it bigger and longer to attack foes. He's got that Viagra tail.
You can choke out Snorlax.
Just fucking choke on it, Snorlax. That's right. It's 14 inches long.
Hey, Joe, hit the record button when you come back in.
He's got telekinesis.
Diddy Kong?
Yeah. Flight.
What?
He can put Snorlax to sleep.
Ooh, he's able to harm ghosts.
Diddy Kong have telekinesis.
That doesn't matter. Joe, don't question it. He's your character.
They are giving you some good...
Yeah,
Well, not they,
I
him.
guess I shouldn't complain.
I gave him the tail constraint.
I've got some information.
Yeah, that's good.
I've got receipts, baby.
Oh, he's also massively hypersonic. Ooh,
When you can explain what that means, I'll be glad.
with the Rocket Barrel pack, which I don't think he had in DK64,
No, he did.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was his flight thing.
then he is massively hypersonic plus.
He's got barrels that let him fly like Mach 4.
Yeah.
Lanky Kong is hypersonic without those, though.
But he becomes massively hypersonic plus.
I think the table's uneven.
Oh,
Just a lot.
Oh yeah, it's going on even for...
But I mean, like, I think it's like not...
Okay, I know what hypersonic is.
Oh, God.
Hypersonic aerodynamics is a speed that exceeds 5 times the speed of sound.
Mach 5?
So what happens if they become massively hypersonic? Is that like a supermassive black hole?
So, massive...
Which one's the record button, Alex? Red one.
Massively hypersonic is a term that refers to speeds that are more than 50 times the sound of speed.
What?
Also,
Joe, shut up! This is helping you!
Diddy Kong has a doctorate.
What?
In what?
Making balloon barrels, I don't know.
Well, the one showed him with like a doctor's,
Where's my notes on change?
little viewing hat.
And I mean, like,
God.
super fucking
So he does have an
ass.
I have to figure this out, but he has a doctorate in something.
You figure that out. Lanky Kong has a shot. Now that we figured out that hypersonic is real.
You know what the best part is going to be? Is that when we get to the argument about Kratos versus Lanky Kong's going to win. And people are going to be pissed off that Kratos lost.
And I am
Again.
happy with that because Lanky Kong has been getting shit on all day.
I know, we kept joking it's going to be the quickest one.
I have read the comments. I have seen what they've been saying on Lanky Kong.
God.
And I am pissed. So if Lanky Kong pulls this off, I will be vindicated.
I will be thoroughly impressed.
So Diddy Kong's stamina is very high.
Yep.
It better be if he can move with hypersonic and then very massively hypersonic with the jetpack.
His range is tens of meters.
Tens of meters? What kind of measurement is that?
Is that like...
We know that it's at least 20.
Yeah, it has to be.
That is at least tens.
This is...
God.
Lanky Kong, you've got a shot, my man.
Jesus
You
Christ.
got the cartwheel.
You've got the reach. You've got the speed.
I love that this, what started as a ridiculous kind of joke, is turning out to be, like, serious.
So we do have a range on your attacks for Diddy Kong. His projectiles go tens of meters.
So at least 20 meters.
I just like how
But
they
also
said,
he can move at like Mach 50.
Well, it's
Mach
Mach 50
50.
with the jetpack.
no, with the jetpack, it's Mach 50 plus.
Yeah, 50 plus.
So he can't move at Mach 50 without the jetpack.
It is a good thing that the second round is stipulations, or else Lanky Kong and Diddy would be in the finals.
I'm just picturing him just like flying with the jetpack, just like monkey face rippling in the insane wind.
There's
Okay.
an NFT of that somewhere.
If not,
There better be.
ladies and gentlemen, you have to do that for
Oh my
us.
god, this has gotten too
just
fucking
mention
crazy.
us.
This is just so
Yeah, just
fucking
make
what?
it the 4 Gamers NFT.
What the fuck?
Do you have another one of these somewhere?
Yeah, on the porch.
There was 5 of them.
Oh, so
Yeah, I didn't.
three.
I didn't
two.
see it out there. I had
Okay.
one.
So this is my second. So that
Ah.
is number 5.
You're good.
At least I'm not stupid.
We do
got the map.
have bottles of rum though, if you want to mix with something.
I don't know if I want to get that into it.
He doesn't want to get crunk.
All right.
Hey, do we want to count in?
Oh, my
I
God.
kind of already.
I don't think we need one. Hi everybody. So
What was that?
Cold,
we have started some shit already. We've got
Alpha Snorlax
versus
Diddy Kong.
Let's just go to it. Alpha Snorlax, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Bring it. Let's see what we got.
You know what? No. I want to hear Joe's Diddy Kong argument.
You know what, man? All right. I guess we've just learned that Diddy Kong.
Breaking news! We are breaking news on 4 Gamers.
What are the sources on this? Because we learned that Diddy Kong.
Just fucking go with it. Don't try to psych shit at this
Diddy
point.
Kong's
His movement.
his move speed. This is so what? It's just his manual moving speed without
Yes.
the
Without
the jetpack is Mach 5. He just runs at Mach 5 evidently, or chimp crawls at Mach 5.
He is considered to be massively hypersonic.
With the jetpack, apparently he goes Mach 50 plus. 50 times the speed of sound.
I don't know what this is. This is the dumbest shit ever, but it is canon. It is canonical, so it is technically.
You're gonna have to cite your sources on this at the end of this video.
It was on VS Battle Wiki.
Yeah.
The versus Battle Wiki. According to them.
And to be fair, they also had. It's not just a Smash Brothers thing because it also had Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
So it is. We are using similar stats for
extended
people.
Donkey Kong universe.
It is. It's, oh my god.
But it's okay, because he's a little limited on his projectiles that only go tens of meters.
So at least
he's
one.
outrunning his own projectiles as he's jetpacking past you.
Which did help Doom Guy against Samus, but not much.
At speeds fast enough to ablate material off your face. But okay. So as we've seen,
Don't
apparently...
forget the tail.
Oh yeah! Diddy Kong...
At a time, folks.
I've never seen this anywhere, but apparently Diddy Kong's tail is not just prehensile, it is engorgeable, is this the word? It can expand in size and shape
And length.
Yeah.
and length.
He's got that extends.
So he can turn this
Yeah.
into a spring and bounce off shit.
Yep.
He
All
can,
these things I've seen in 64, so I can actually confirm that this is accurate.
yeah, he can grab stuff with it, and apparently he can, just magically turn it like Goku's extendo stick and just make it as long as he needs it to be.
And as girthy. So
And it's girthy. The jokes write themselves, folks. I'll let you fill in the blanks. So apparently Diddy Kong is one step removed from a genie. And I think just based on these numbers, he's going to wreck Snorlax. He's going to, turn into a 300-foot tail that's 16 feet wide and just, move past him at Mach 16 and club the hell out of him. I was going to prepare an argument based on, he's got a prehensile tail, he's a chimp, he can, he's stronger than people think, he's got jetpack barrels, he's got regular Donkey Kong barrels that can bounce him around a map, he's got peanut guns, which I think are kind of cool, but apparently the stats are that he's a flying carpet with guns. So.
with a doctorate.
In what? We're not even going to get into that.
I don't have any follow-up questions. We're trying to hit everything.
So, follow-up question. It does not impact the battle at all. How the fuck does this hat stay on?
Oh, I was
Give me a reason that this hat stays on.
with everything else that's going on, I'm just assuming it's stapled or sutured to his head.
I always came with the theory that he was born with it. It's actually part of his anatomy.
Whatever.
Then why can he take it off in Donkey Kong Country and throw it up in the air?
You never know.
Those staples are hurting.
Oh God.
Oh boy. No, I got no follow-up questions. We have a supersonic chimp that can use his tail as a weapon with pistol poppers and can make the tail shorter or bigger. I don't know what this is. This character. Alex, give me something that will let me vote against him, or give me something.
So I had to think about how do you compare a video game character from Donkey Kong to a Pokemon.
I love it.
And so my thought immediately went to what is the closest Pokemon equivalent to Diddy Kong? And there is an answer to that.
Mankey.
No, actually. Monferno.
Okay.
Monferno is the evolved state of Chimchar, the fire starter from Sinnoh games.
Keep talking. I'm going to pull up an image of this.
By all means, please. But he's more of a chimpanzee Pokemon. It's a teenage chimp, not a baby chimp, which is what Chimchar is. And Infernape is a little too far. Monferno. Monferno. And so...
yeah, he's giving me Diddy Kong
it's the closest I can think of to accurately do this. And so I actually looked at what a level 100 Monferno perfect stats would be.
I just don't know how that's a company.
What, Monsanto?
No, Monkey Knife Fight.
Oh God. I have questions later, but
Better gambling website too, apparently.
so actually, I
Is this
didn't know
almost an
that.
elaborate Simpsons ruse?
It feels like it. But in all seriousness, so I actually looked at the perfect Monferno stats at level 100. Mm-hmm. If Diddy Kong has all these ridiculous things, I'm equating them rough estimates, so I think the speed is the one thing that's going to have to change on his normal stats. But, so a Monferno's regular attack stat is 280, which is pretty sizable. Its defense is 223, which is very sizable as well. Its speed is 287, so clearly it's the fastest. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I said, I'll be willing to give it more speed. However, I'm going to put out there, because of that, let's talk about Snorlax's stats.
Please.
Snorlax has a base health of 586. That's not what his base HP is. That is the stat that varies depending on what level and things like that. So, at base, at level 100 is 586.
Okay.
Now, Alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus have better stats and are bigger and things like that. So I'll talk about that here in a second. But so a Snorlax at level 100. Actually, I was looking at level 100 with a neutral ability, not the best stats. The neutral ability. 365 attack, roughly between 250 to 360 defense, and 155 speed. So it's a slow thing, but it can take a hit and deal a hit.
Yeah, his stats sound about 1.5 times what Monferno's are.
Easily. And so, some of the important things to note about Snorlax is that
I'll find out.
a traditional Snorlax is 6'11" and weighs 1,014 pounds.
Lightweight.
Yeah. The Alpha Snorlax is 11 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 2,068.8 pounds.
Big boy.
Significantly heavier. And as we see in the game it comes from,
only close.
it's not a sleeping Pokemon like traditional Snorlaxes are. It wanders around and it actively attacks things that go into its area.
So he's like a fat Bigfoot.
Exactly. But truly, instead of traditional Snorlax just eating food and sleeping, the Alpha Snorlax wanders around. It eats, but it also looks at prey and attacks anything that comes within its boundaries.
Just eat its enemies, or what?
It could. We don't know.
I did see it can eat up to 900 pounds a day.
Yes, on average, eats 880 pounds of food in a day. A single day.
It's like 3 or 4 hikers.
Exactly. And it's also, it can be immune to poison. The one good thing is that when it eats, it can eat any food, does not matter. It can be spoiled, it can be moldy, can eat it all. No worries.
So perfect poison resistance.
Yes. We've seen it in the anime, but it's also in the Pokedex entries. Its stomach is springy. Like trampoline springy.
Okay.
So you bounce off of it. It absorbs hits and bounces back. It's more like the classic I am rubber, you are glue, whatever you say bounces off to me and sticks to you. So it's very traditional Snorlax. And now, the important thing to note about Alpha Snorlax is that the attacks it starts with are pretty intense. It starts with Hyper Beam.
Oh, is that all?
Oh, no. It's important to mention that in Arceus, instead of the traditional recharge turn, you just move slower. So there's not really a recharge, it's just you move slower.
lie though. Oh no, just keep going. We're
that was also a shot through the ground.
yeah, we're looking at evidence here.
Oh yeah, no. So
I think she drowned.
She drowned to death. Yeah.
Alpha Snorlax uses Hyper Beam, Giga Impact, which is a full body tackle. A 11'9" Snorlax weighing 2,068 pounds, full charging at you.
That's a Falcon Punch. That's gonna
High
be
horsepower,
slow.
which is a move where it essentially causes a minor earthquake in your area.
Not a problem for Jetpack Man.
And obviously Crunch, it just eats. It's got a big old crunch.
So
Jaws.
one thing we did see when we were looking it up,
Yep.
on the Versus Wiki, what they have is that a normal Snorlax
Yes.
is transonic.
Which is close to the speed of sound, but not the speed of sound.
What are these creatures?
Joe, shut up. It helps you, so shut up.
Yeah.
The only thing I would do in the argument, I would say that he is probably at least the speed of sound, since Alpha is usually higher
Yeah,
sounds.
they're
I would agree with that.
With that being said, we did find out that Diddy is moving at 50 times the speed of sound.
We also did find that I'm assuming the Hyper Beam can shoot through the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, it does clip, we found.
Sean and I did a lot of research on our own while you two were talking.
Well, this
So-
fight is going on.
There's a reason the alphas are terrifying in the new Pokemon game.
That's what the video was titled.
Which is
Alpha
why-
Snorlax is terrifying.
Which is why I put it out there.
I can just picture Ash Ketchum watching this happen and just
fuck.
like, oh god, spare me.
So questions.
Yeah.
Snorlax, you said it eats everything, correct?
It can't eat everything, yeah.
So it could eat it.
Yeah, in theory.
So, what would Snorlax do? And this could be part of your rebuttal too. What does Snorlax do or can do that can stop his base speed of Mach 5?
Simply eating them or
Because-
falling on top of them.
Because
But
100%,
he's gonna have to be able to intercept him and reach him to be able to do
if
that.
Snorlax can catch Diddy Kong or hit Diddy Kong, it is a one-hit kill, is
So-
what I can imagine.
So let's look
But,
at this
but I need to
logically.
know how Diddy Kong can be caught.
So let's look at it this way.
We're looking at an F6 fighter jet.
High horsepower. If Diddy is on the ground for any period of time and Snorlax gets the high horsepower off, like I said, it causes an earthquake in that area.
And we're talking 11'5", right?
11'9".
11'9".
So,
That
if
is
you're
taller than that
competing...
arch. We're probably going to the second floor, just so I can visualize.
Yeah, that's gonna be, his
So-
head's gonna be sticking like about to the top
When
of
you
the bed on the next
see
floor.
earthquake and everything, what does it do to the ground?
Shakes it.
It not only shakes it, it breaks it up.
It shakes it.
Yeah.
If the breaking up...
I've never seen an earthquake to be quick. Well, I did
But
see
even
one that
even
like
the
that.
most well, I'll save it.
If high horsepower, which is a focused attack, well, yes, it's an earthquake, but it's a focused earthquake in one particular area. If it's able to shift the earth enough to get Diddy Kong stuck in a hole,
I do have one more question. How thick is Snorlax's neck? If he has a neck.
no neck. It goes
So-
head to body.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is Snorlax. It's 11 feet of this.
Traps for days.
Because that is important, because we joked that Diddy Kong would choke him with his tail. But
So
he's
there's
like
no
this,
neck. Yeah, there's no way to choke.
Oh, you can choke him without a neck.
He would have to shove the tail down the throat.
I just thought of a terrible thing.
But you know what Snorlax
Snorlax does not want to eat him because then he could just engorge his tail inside of Snorlax.
You're thinking Old Man Logan style.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What if he chooses food?
Right.
Ooh.
So one thing that I do want to put out there, even though we're saying that this is what Diddy's speed is, and that's what we are saying that it is, that is not increased reflexes.
No.
That is not increased. It doesn't increase rate of fire. Like just because he's moving that fast does not mean his attacks are, and that he's not getting the attacks off at 50 times the speed of sound.
It's just a screaming monkey.
I don't know if this helps him in battle at all, but Joe, I'll let you get to your battle here in a second. But one thing I find kind of cool, I might have to draw this out here so people can see it.
Visually.
So, you've got Diddy Kong. He's shooting. Those are peanuts. Peanuts at
Oh, God.
Snorlax, right?
Yeah.
Snorlax eating them.
So let's see. Snorlax decides to dodge him because Snorlax seems to be an intelligent being, right? So he moves over here. Diddy Kong is so fast, he could recollect every peanut and just move over and shoot before Snorlax even takes a step.
And I don't really think that there is even an ammo issue in PK64 with the peanut popper.
There is until there is a special power up at a certain point in the game where you can buy unlimited ammo.
So because of the speed, Diddy Kong essentially has limited ammo, but he has to waste time. Well, I guess not time. I don't fucking know. Just collecting his own peanuts.
I think he's more likely to accidentally shoot himself than run out of ammo.
That is a very good point. But you're saying, as he's going to collect this peanut, he may have missed this guy, and boom, peanut to the head, Snorlax falls down.
Body slam.
That's what. Okay, you may do your rebuttal now. I apologize. We have argued more of these for these two than they have, but the stats we have found is just astounding to us.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get to Kratos and Donkey Kong.
My rebuttal is I feel like the earthquake attack is a non-issue because he's got the jetpack, so he can activate anytime. Even the fastest earthquake doesn't take effect instantly.
Hold on.
So he's gonna feel the ground shake and just jump.
Go.
I need a timeout.
Yeah.
You played Donkey Kong 64 a lot more than I did.
I did.
To activate the jetpack, does it take anything?
He has to have a certain pad. Much like Banjo-Kazooie, for their spring step, they have to have...
He doesn't in Smash.
Hey, you picked Donkey Kong 64 though. That's a
Yes. That does change things.
Some bitch.
That means you
if
need the
then
jetpack.
he's fucking nerfed then.
To be fair, though,
Well,
he does have
pad.
enough time to run to a pad.
So I mean, there's a pad on the battlefield. He can get to it, but it's not like he can just jump and use the jetpack.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, it's not something that's unlimited.
It doesn't necessarily hurt you. I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
Yeah. If we're going by Donkey Kong 64, much like it will come up with Lanky Kong, he can't go into a balloon unless he has a pad as well to float up.
This is something we had to establish.
Yeah.
The speed and everything carries over, and it does help you still. But I needed to know about the jetpack because if he could just jump in jetpack, he's winning this fucking tournament.
And crystal coconuts are the fuel source for it.
My argument is going to be that even though Snorlax's attacks and damages are stronger, Diddy Kong's speed is going to outweigh it, and he's just going to do like a harrying attack and just in, out before Snorlax can land a major punch on him.
My argument's going to be that Alpha Snorlax does not give up. He
It's
chases you.
just going to be death by 1,000 cuts. If Diddy Kong is always faster, then it doesn't matter.
So
So the one thing that I've been thinking about too is how much are these attacks going to actually do damage to Snorlax? That's the one thing that I keep thinking
Snorlax has a peanut allergy, so
He does not.
So-
he can eat any food.
So that would be my one concern, that even if he's just peppering him, he might as well be using actual pepper.
yeah.
Because, I mean, the peanut popper, yeah, it does attack and does damage, but even normal damage in a Pokemon battle doesn't necessarily do damage to Snorlax, let alone an Alpha Snorlax.
A relevant move that would be roughly associated with Peanut Popper would be Bullet Seed. It is an attack where essentially a Pokemon spits seeds.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest you're going to get to the Peanut Pop Gun. And it's a low base attack, but that's because it shoots several at a time.
and he did jokingly say he could eat the peanuts.
Diddy Kong's peanuts are enormous, though, as far as peanuts go. They're like the size of his gun.
So-
we just determined he can change the size and length.
I would say for the peanut argument,
I mean, his peanuts look the size of this drink, man.
because because it is a valid argument, shooting the peanuts, eating the peanuts. I would say
He's gonna spit a bunch of peanut shells back at him.
I would give Diddy Kong about a 50% hit ratio.
Okay?
He eats a peanut, he hits a peanut. He eats a peanut, not these two specifically.
But
I kind of want to see that fight though. But Snorlax eats a peanut, he would be able to hit him with a peanut. And he does dual wield, so he could do it at the same time. But I think that's important to decide. This is just fucking nuts. So, one thing I got to know, and anybody can answer this. Does Diddy Kong at all have a flair for the dramatic, or is he an asshole? Is he show-offy? Does
He's
he have
show-offy.
attitude?
Yeah, he's show-offy.
the Donkey Kong rap specifically talks about it.
Yeah, he's got like a big red star guitar in Donkey Kong 64.
You know what this is?
What?
This is the Mountain versus what's his face, the Sand Viper.
Shit. Right.
If he is show offy, he stops for any amount of time to be like, look what I fucking did. Look what his belly's full of my peanuts.
I would argue in that fight of the Mountain versus the Sand Viper, it wasn't him being show offy that ended him. It was him being arrogant and trying to get revenge at the end.
He didn't. I give you that.
Which I don't know that Diddy Kong has that trait.
All right, so my vote. I'm not gonna lie. I want to vote for both you guys. Sean, do you have a pick here? You gotta start. I can't right now.
I gotta make an NFT of the screaming Mach 50 Diddy Kong.
You have to. We really do.
So one thing I will say, and this is where my mind keeps going to, it's going to be the damage done. Like, yes, it's going to be extremely hard for Alpha Snorlax to land hits. One of our things that we said is, there's Kong pads. If an earthquake even misses Diddy Kong and destroys the Kong pad, we got no more aerial.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I keep going back to is this is a Ferrari versus a tank.
That's fair, yeah.
And, the amount of damage that Snorlax could do to said Ferrari is much more than a Ferrari is going to do to a tank. And I feel like stamina alone, even though we did see that Diddy Kong has extremely high stamina, I feel like it's a matter of time before Snorlax wins this. And Alpha Snorlax isn't generally prone to the same sleeping issues that a normal Snorlax is. So I think it's a waiting game that Snorlax beats him out on.
There's also the option that Diddy Kong just leaves banana peels everywhere and trips Snorlax up trying to follow him.
Stop making this harder. If I wanted to hear from you, I would give you a
Snorlax
rebuttal.
would just eat the bananas.
Could you imagine, though, that if he slipped on a banana peel and fell on Diddy Kong while Diddy Kong was just zooming around the battlefield? TKO.
Donkey knockout. Donkey Kong out?
Yes.
We'll have to work on that.
I do like this idea, though, of just Diddy going Mach 50.
I think Donkey KO works better.
Donkey KO works better.
DKO.
Andrew.
You love the idea of the Mach 50 Diddy Kong.
The problem is...
Ground speed, Mach
No,
5.
no, it's not even... it technically is that. I have tried...
We didn't even bring up that P. Diddy did the motion capture for Diddy Kong.
That's it not.
So, the problem is, in the sports I have done, it is incredibly fucking difficult to catch that fast little fucker.
Yes, it is.
In football,
Oh,
that speed demon, once he has like a 2-yard event, you can't fucking catch him.
Mm-hmm.
In wrestling, I did 2 matches at heavyweight, and I used my speed to win one of them. I made the mistake of using strength for the other one, and I got fucking killed. The problem is, I don't know how long Diddy Kong can run for.
He's literally got the lungs of an ape. He can go forever.
Because if he can keep running, Snorlax can't catch him. Even if Snorlax just goes unlimited hyper beam in a circle, he has to hope and pray he can hit Diddy Kong at Mach 5. I am discounting the jetpack. The jetpack is gone. Snorlax has killed the jetpack. I don't know how. He ate the jetpack. I don't know what happened to the jetpack.
He's
It's
destroyed
gone.
the launch pads.
The launch pads are gone. I'm talking about a 50% hit ratio. Eventually, over time, that'll do some damage. That speed. Like, Snorlax just can't catch him until Diddy Kong stops. And I don't know when Diddy Kong stops. Because I am going to assume Diddy Kong knows if he gets within 12 feet of Snorlax, he is dead. Snorlax falls, Snorlax eats him, Snorlax can shit on him. Because if he's eating 900 pounds a day, he's got a big poop.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I will put this out there, though. What if Diddy Kong trips on a pile of shit? He literally eats shit.
Or at that speed, does he just run through it?
Canonically, there's only one Pokemon that doesn't poop.
What, is it Snorlax?
No, Guzzlord. There's only one Pokemon in all of Pokemon continuity that does not poop canonically, which means everything else has to poop.
How did we get here?
Talking about shit.
Because every mon poops.
So, I mean, in theory, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so just because...
We're 40 minutes in.
Joe, shut the fuck up. Your last one was 45 minutes. Unless you're going to vote against, you don't push me here. This is a very intense subject here because we have somebody that can literally run faster than our military jets can fly. Versus a Pokemon that is so big, his belly button lint could probably kill a human being. There is no science. There is no math to this.
The math's right here.
The math doesn't matter. Because what if he just decides, you know what? I'm just going to shoot 800 peanuts into fucking Snorlax's mouth and just choke him out. I don't know
So
how
like
much
the SpongeBob Patrick with the snowball.
Yeah.
He can asphyxiate him, fill his airway with peanuts.
I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just going to say Diddy Kong.
Thank you.
I can't.
Alright.
We're just going to a coin
We gotta
flip.
go coin flip.
Alex,
So, higher seed is Alex.
Alex, what do you want?
Tails.
You want tails? You got tails.
Should have taken tails for Diddy Kong.
That's why I
And
didn't let you.
my choice was literally because I could not choose between either of them. I couldn't pick a winner because I could not foresee either one beating the other.
Who's our
There you go.
sponsor?
Happy Liddy? iLiddy?
Yeah, that one.
It is Tails! Woo! Alpha Snorlax edges out Diddy Kong by our second coin flip.
Jesus.
Diddy Kong. Holy shit.
At Mach 5.
That was the whole thing. If Diddy Kong couldn't move that fast, Diddy Kong wasn't winning.
This is getting scary because Lanky Kong moves at Mach 5 too.
Oh, I'm excited for
He's
this.
just moving around, hand walking.
I got a chance.
Oh, God.
Lanky Kong is still probably losing, but
His
there
hands
is.
are gonna
Hey,
be
all you
blistering.
people that like Kratos, I hope Kratos loses, and you can stop talking shit on Lanky Kong, you dirty motherfuckers. I've seen the shit you're looking at on Reddit, because you know what? It tags what forums you're a part of. Yeah, I see your shit, you dirty fucks.
Oh, by the way, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. Next time we're going to do what? Bayonetta versus Wario?
Yes, we
shit.
are.
Yeah, different character.
It's gonna get real.
This one will not come down to Mach speeds.
That we know of.
I hope not.
I don't even want to look.
Till next time, you dirty bastards.